Hello everyone. So I am Amit Sharma, your mentor and guide for your free cybersecurity certification course provided by NetGuardians. So finally we are on day 5. Okay. And today we are going to learn the footprinting and reconnaissance. Okay, now what is footprinting and what is reconnaissance? Okay, so let's start the concepts without wasting our time so that you will learn as more as in less time. Okay, so let's start. So first thing, what is footprinting? So now today is not there is no recap slide because in last lecture we set up our lab, we set up our Kali Linux for our hacking activities, for our penetration testing activities, and in this lecture we will not gonna to do any practical because reconnaissance is a type is a attack uh, in which you have to have some knowledge, okay, some theory knowledge about the concept. Okay, so if I want I can add the practicals here, but now what I need the thing that you will learn the hacking concept in the best way ever. Okay, so what I am gonna to do today, okay, what we will do today, you will see the theory part of reconnaissance and footprinting, information gathering, and in tomorrow's session on day 6 we will do the practicals. Okay, we will do the practicals of reconnaissance, how to gather information of a person, how to use the tools, how to gather basic information, how to gather information on an advanced level. Okay, so I divided the concept in these two parts. Okay, day 1, day 5, that means today's lecture is based on the theory in which we will see uh, what is passive attack, what is active attack, what is footprinting, is like that. And on day 6 we will see the practicals, how to do attacks, how to gather information of a victim, of a target. Okay, so hope you got that. So without wasting our time, let's understand. So now what is footprinting? So first of all, footprinting is a step 1. Okay, for every hacker it's a step 1. Before doing the attack, before planning the attack, you have to gather lots of information about your target. Okay, you have to gather as much as information you can get on the internet, on the social media, on the lots of various platforms from where you can got the information. Okay, so the first step is gather information of your target. Okay, it's very important, it's very crucial step. If you don't have information about your target, then there is a very less chance to tackle them, to hack them. Okay, so first step is to gather the information. Okay, so footprinting is the initial phase of ethical hacking, also known as reconnaissance. Okay, so basically footprinting and reconnaissance is information gathering. Okay, what it is? Information gathering. Okay, information gathering means to gather the information of your target at the larger scale. Okay, for suppose I am targeting a company. Okay, for suppose let's take an example. I am targeting a NetGuardians. Okay, I am planning to hack the NetGuardians. Okay, so what I will do, my first step, my step one is to gather. Okay, my step 1 is to gather the information. Now, which type of information I want? I want the information, how many employees are there, how many departments are there, how many systems are active there, what is network type, how can I enter in a network, who is the security manager, who is the CEO, who is a key person of the company, who is the weakest endpoint of the company, how can I enter in the company. Okay, how can I take out the system of the companies. Okay, so uh, these all information which I have to gather so that I can plan an attack on NetGuardian, so that I can hack it. Okay, that's why the recognize of footprinting is a basic step, which is a step 1 for every hacker. Okay, It's not like that if you are a advanced hacker you don't gonna to gather the information. It's also starts from step 1. If the world's number 1 hacker also targets some company, then he will also gonna to start from the level 1, step 1, which is footprinting and reconnaissance. Okay, so hope now you are clear why this topic is important and why we are learning this. Okay, so footprinting involves collecting as much as information possible about the target, about the network, about the system, about the organization, or about a single person. Okay, by using the footprinting we are able to gather the information about the target, about the system, about the company. If I'm doing the reconnaissance of a system, then what should I get? I get the OS details, I get the versions. Okay, I get the more details about the firewall. Okay, MAC ID, IP address, subnets. Okay, which type of devices are using getting used by this system. Okay, something like that. Okay, now what is the objective of footprinting? So objective of footprinting is map out the target's digital surface without triggering any alarms. What that means? It means the footprinting. Why we do footprinting? What is the objective? So footprinting is a attack which doesn't trigger any alarm. That means when you start uh, when you start gathering the information about your target, then your target gonna to have zero information about that. For suppose if I start some other attack in cybersecurity, for suppose I am performing DDoS attack on an website, so the website owner or the server monitor, okay, the person who is monitoring the server is gonna to be no. Okay, he's gonna to know like, yeah, on my side, on my servers there is an attacker who is trying DDoS attack. But when I start footprinting, okay, then there is a no chance of that the person or the security manager of a company organization is gonna to be no. That means if I do footprinting, there is only I am or my group which is working with me is gonna to be know about that. Okay, that means it's the attack which didn't give the information to the targets about the planning. Okay, so let's move ahead. Now, why footprinting matters in cybersecurity? Okay, so first of all, help security tester and hackers understand what is exposed to the internet. Okay, so first of all, how we gather the information. Okay, so what we does through through the social media. Okay, through the social media or website, leaked details. By some of these things, okay, by collecting these all things, what we do, we get the details, we get the information which we want from the social media page. For suppose I am targeting a person. Okay, I am targeting a person. uh, I want to gather, I want to gather the information of this person. Now what I will do, I will target his Insta. Okay, I will target his Insta account, and then I'll try to gather some information like what is his name, where he live. Okay, what what's his favorite things, he's married or not, he's what he do for living. Okay, this type of information. So what we do basically, we get the details, we gather the bunch of data from the leaked information on the internet. Okay, there are two possibilities. If the data is leaked by the unethical way, or there is a chance, as now humans are very familiar to the social media and they share lots of details, okay, on their social media accounts, so it's also easy to get the informations. Okay, builds a complete target profile for further testing. Okay, what it means, there are a tool which we use in information gathering, recon ng. Now what this tool does, this tool basically creates a whole report of information gathering on recon, on footprinting, whatever we do. It's create a whole report. Like if you scan a website, then it creates how many domains you scanned, how many domains are vulnerable, how many domains have endpoint, what is endpoint, how many endpoints are there, which endpoints are weak, okay, how many ports are there, which protocols are working, something like that. So it basically creates a report so that we get the easier way to analyze the things. Okay, save time during exploitation phase. Okay, if you have information about our target, then it saves our time to plan something different. Okay, if I know 90% of things about my target, then I'll know not now what's the next step my target can do. Okay, enables early detection and mitigation of information leaks. Okay, so what it does is, in basically it collects all the leaked data, okay, or published data by the target on the internet, and then make a whole chart or whole file format so that you can understand the mindset of your target, you can understand the things what which your targets can do. You can know about your security system which your target is using. Okay, so hope you understood why cybersecurity, why footprinting is matters in cybersecurity. Okay, so let's move ahead. Okay, there are two types of footprinting. Okay, footprinting, or there are two types of every attack in cybersecurity. First is passive attack, second is active attack. Okay, as now, first is passive footprinting, second is active footprinting. Now, what is passive footprinting? Passive footprinting means you are not gonna to gather the information directly with your target. Understood? Like for suppose I have to gather the information of NetGuardians. Okay, so I am gonna to follow the passive footprinting. So now what I will do, I'll not gonna to do the direct information gathering on the NetGuardians. What I will do, I will find some third party resources, okay, leak data, and employee which is, uh, you can say, just uh, okay, I can find some employee with just switch from the NetGuardians to the other company. Okay, we just resigned his job. We just got retired from the NetGuardians. Okay, some this type of employee, so that I'll target them and find the resource which they have, find the information which they have about the company. In which what I am doing, I am not following the direct path to gather the information. What I am doing else, I am doing what I am doing, I am targeting a single person or an entity who is just got retired from the NetGuardians and who has all the knowledge about the NetGuardians security system, attacking techniques, defense techniques, all the things, and I'm targeting him to gather the information for my plans. For passive attacks, what tools I can use? I can use tools like Reconnaissance, okay, Maltigo, okay. This type of some famous tools we can use for these passive attacks. Now, active attacks, active footprinting. Active footprinting means I am directly engaging with my target. Okay, but make sure if you have a legal permission, then only you are able to do the active attack. Okay, which we will study in the upcoming slides. Okay, so passive attacks are like if you don't have permission, then then also you can do, but active attacks are if you have permission, only then you can do. Okay, So for inactive attack, what we will do, we will directly target to the company and gather the information by using nmap, traceroute, ping, dns, queries, this this of some tools. Okay, let's move ahead. Hope you will get the details of active and passive attacks. Okay, now types of information collection during recon means reconnaissance or footprinting, information gathering in short, in simple. So the information which we collect is, we will get the domain and ip details. Okay, we will get the employee names and email id, organization structure, how the organization works, so is the higher hierarchy. Okay, os system and platforms. Okay, which operating system is company actually using, which system company is or organization is basically using. We can get the physical location of a company if you don't know. Okay, we can get the username, social accounts of company. Okay, we can also get the open ports and services by which we can enter in the company's system. Okay, so we get this much of information. Okay, now techniques used in footprinting. What technique, which techniques we use to footprint? Okay, so first is voice lookup. Okay, basically what voice lookup done is finds the owner and the registrar of a okay, registrars information of some organization, company, or something. Okay, then we have google dorking. Now what google dorking does, google dorking is a basically advanced search feature of google's, where we will add some type of queries or syntax. Okay, to gather the information. Okay, uh, okay, like for suppose if you all know, there is a method by which we can get the accurate pdf files. Okay, for suppose you want a book name, um, metasploit. Okay, okay, as a hacker you have to read lots of book if you need. So for suppose I'm taking an example, there is a book named metasploit for hackers. Okay, so if you want these books free pdf, what you can do, you can go for file type colon pdf and then the name of thing you need, metasploit. Okay, book's name in simple word. Okay, so this query, this syntax, what it does, it only shows you the result which has pdf file, pdf format. Okay, and inside the pdf format it has information or details or a keyword related to metasploit. Okay, so this is basically google docking. You will get the accurate search result by your knowledge, whatever you need. Then dns interrogation. Okay, in dns interrogation we extract the dns records about a website, about a system, about a server. Okay, then social media profiling. We track the employee activity, we track the day to day life activities of a person, of an employee on social media. Then job listening and forums. Okay, what we will do, we will create a free job listening for related company and we will get the tech stack. Okay, and the tools company uses. Okay, the details about that. Okay, for suppose I am targeting an organization which used tool names nmap. Now if I if I went for their interview, there is a basic sense, the hr. Okay, the recruiter asked me, do you know to use nmap for your position, so that from there I will know, okay, this company uses nmap, so that uh, I'll try to attack using these tools, or I to try to breach these tools for my purpose. Okay, email harvesting. Okay, so email harvesting means I'll try to gather the email address of organization, of employee working in an organization through the phishing attack. Okay, Then website footprinting, using tools like netcraft, webalizer, build with, I can get the information of a website. Okay. So these all things, these techniques we use in footprinting. Now, real world example where actually hackers uses footprinting. So first is LinkedIn based recon attack. In LinkedIn based recon attack, attacker used LinkedIn to find IT admins, send fake job offers with infected attachments, backdoor access gained. Like what he does, okay, they targets IT admins, okay, the person who is working in a on a reputed person, reputed position on a IT company, and fake send them a fake infected attachment. It may be a resume, it may be a job offer or something like that. And as the person downloads that file and open, they inject some code or some malicious thing and get the backdoor access of that person's smartphone or something like that. Okay. Now, second one is Equifax breach. Attackers used Recon to find outdated Apache status version, then exploit it to leak 147 million records. Okay, basically what attackers does, attackers find outdated Apache server, okay, which company used before when they need it, and they forget to shut down, and uh, they, I don't know why they don't shut it down if they're done with that. And hackers used that to leak the detail of 140 million peoples, 147 uh, users. Okay. Third attack is WannaCry ransomware attack. Okay, now I know you hear the lots time WannaCry, and you are like, what is WannaCry? What the hell is this? Why I am saying WannaCry? Okay, so don't worry. Very soon I am gonna to launch a detailed case study on this channel, and also on the official channel of NetGuardians. Okay, in this channel I will launch the case study in Hindi, and on this channel I will launch the case study in English. Okay, so in that case study we will discuss how the WannaCry ransomware attack get performed by the hackers, how they got 4.4 million dollars as a ransom. Okay, so, in WannaCry ransomware attack, attackers scan networks for SMB vulnerabilities. Okay, SMB is a type of vulnerabilities using passive reconnaissance. Okay, see, don't think like active or passive. Active reconnaissance is more effective. Nah, it totally different. Okay, we just classified them based on the permission and based on the rules. If you have permission, then do go for active. If you don't have permission, then do passive. Okay, there is nothing, both are same. There is a difference of how you are gathering the information. Okay, how you are gathering. If you have permission, then you will gather it actively by face to face, one to one, to the company and you. If you don't have permission, then you have to follow the third route and a third person for your recognizance. Okay, now real world example. I hope you understood. If you understood, comment the NetGuardians in the comment section. Okay, don't forget to like the session, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Okay. Now, why organization fail to detect recon? Okay, why organization is not able to detect that someone is performing recon attack on them, someone is gathering information about them. So recon attacks don't need logins. Okay, they don't need login details and all for the recon. Okay, lack of network visibility, we don't we don't target them like in a active way. By using a passive information gathering, we will not that much visible to them. Okay, employees are oversharing their details on social media. Okay, one of the biggest threat, biggest reason. poor DNS and email security settings. Okay, sometimes they didn't offer didn't on the 2FA, two-factor authentication, and this is the reason why the WannaCry ransomware attack get performed. Okay, basically the company on which this attack get performed, they don't have the strong password and two-factor authentication for one of their employee. Okay, so wait for the documentary, wait for the detailed case study, be excited for it. I am very soon launching it. Okay. If you are excited for the case study, comment case study of WannaCry in a comment section to give me some motivation so that I can work on it more actively. Okay, now laws. Okay, let's see some laws for the recognizance or footprinting. So basically, if you are using doing passive recon, it's mostly legal. Okay, but intentions matter. Okay, if you have a clean intention, if you are just performing to learn, then it's fine. If you have good intention, then it's fine, but if you have a bad intention, that it may cause you some harm. Okay, now active recon can be illegal without a written permission. For perform to perform active recon, you have to be legal permission on a written format on a paper. Okay, with the authorized person. Third point, always conduct with ethical and legal boundaries. Don't cross the boundaries. Okay, as a hacker, as a ethical hacker, you have your some own rules. You have some your own boundaries which you don't have to cross throughout your hacking journey or throughout your uh, journey of cyber security expert. Okay, and last thing which I want to say, hacking without permission is criminal offense. You are breaking the rules. You are uh, affect like you are harming someone, and it's a crime. Okay, now summary what we learned today. We learn what is footprinting and its important difference between active and passive attacks and recons, tools and techniques which we use in real world cases, and real world cases we some saw. Okay, case studies of major cyber attacks we will do. Okay, legal boundaries and ethical hackers. Okay, legal boundaries for ethical hackers. Now let's move ahead. Okay, assignment for today. Okay, so you have to research on two real life cyber attacks where attackers used footprinting techniques, and write your thoughts on 150 to 200 words on each. Okay, that means you have to write uh, one attack 150, one attack is equal to 150 words. Okay, same for second attack is equal to 150 words. Okay, now what thing you have to include in it: attack name and year, method of reconnaissance used, what data was gathered, impact of the attack, and you have to submit it through the Google form. I will give the link in description or a pinned comment. Okay, so you have to do this. Okay, don't forget or don't neglect it. Okay, as same quiz related to this lecture you will get on the Google form. Okay, now what is tomorrow's topic? What we will see tomorrow? We will see the practical. Okay, be ready for that. Okay, we will see the voice lookup. We will do some of Google docking. We will see DNSdumpster. Then we will use Shodan. Okay, so make sure your browser and laptop, your system is ready for it. Okay, set up your Kali Linux. Okay, by watching the lecture 4 or session 4. Okay, follow the steps. I explained each and everything very clearly and very in a very easy way. Okay, so thank you for your time. If you understand about the footprinting and reconnaissance, drop NetGuardians. Okay, drop NetGuardians with an heart emoji. Okay, I will like your comment. Okay, don't forget to share this video to your friends and help them to learn cybersecurity concepts and get verified certifications. Okay, enhance your knowledge. Don't forget to like the session. Okay, and also if you need the case study on a WannaCry ransomware attack, uh, for which I am planning, then don't forget to say me in comment. Just say me, upload the case study, or just show me the hints. Give me hint like yeah, you have if you want the case study, type WannaCry, WannaCry with the fire emoji. Okay, WannaCry with fire emoji. And if you understood the lecture, if you got the lecture, then type NetGuardians with heart. You have to do both of these comments. Okay, don't forget to do these comments. I regularly see your comments, get motivated with it, and I am continuing the sessions only with your comments. If a single person does the comment, I'll get okay, someone is there who is learning for me. I have to teach them properly from the start to end. Okay, so thanks for your time. That's all for the day. Hope you are learning things very easily. If you have any doubt, if you are getting any hurdles in between, then feel free to connect us on Instagram. Okay, I already shared our Instagram handle, and we also provide the link of Instagram in description. Okay, our Instagram is net underscore guardians underscore. Okay, on which is on this Instagram account you can able to ask your questions. My team and I also answer your questions. You can also able to ask your questions in the comment section. No issue at all. Okay, so we will meet in the next session. Till then, keep learning, keep hustling, keep growing, and be motivated for the further sessions.